On 23 acres of terrain in Summit County,
Good morning. How are you guys doing today?
there's a sense of curiosity about the day ahead.
I just like discovering things.
7-year-old Nora Huff is a student at Keystone Science School, a year-round series of camps that focus on outdoor education through science.
I just like experiments like the rocket bottles. It just goes up in the air. It's really fun.
The nonprofit was started 45 years ago to make science education available to students in Colorado and visitors from around the world. Their goal is to develop critical thinking through a variety of STEM-based and hands-on learning programs.
Day camp is one of our programs, and kids come beginning at 5 through 11. Those programs really then lead into more overnight adventures here on campus and then out into the backcountry.
Ellen Reed is the school's executive director and says in a typical year they see about 8,000 campers, but this year they were limited due to COVID protocols. Regardless, she still wants her students to learn not only about science, but also about themselves.
But now that we're able to reconnect in person, getting into environments that kind of challenge us and also build relationships a little bit differently really can add a dimension to a class that you don't get just by being in a classroom.
Whoa, you're going to pull on the string, not the arrow, okay?
Reed says this is their year for connection and believes that getting reunited with each other and the outdoors are critical components to trying to get back to normal.
And parents are saying, it's so wonderful to see my child interact again with friends and build friendships and get to know other kids again.
This is Annabelle. She is so anxious to go to camp next year. It's been fun dropping William and his buddy Sienna off at camp, but Annabelle cannot wait to attend next year.
The school wants to get students like Nora interested in science.
That's why it's called science camp.
In a county known as Colorado's playground.
Whether it's through a day camp program, whether it's through a backpacking for 5 days kind of program, we want to make sure that folks have different opportunities to engage and learn in the way that we believe is important through critical thinking.
In Keystone,
It's awesome. It's fun.
Byron Reed, 9 News.
What a cool school. Well, at an elevation of 9,200 feet, the school says that they use the different ecosystems in Summit County as part of their outdoor classroom. The campus is actually built on the site of an old Keystone Village, a former railroad and sawmill site. So if you'd like to nominate your own favorite cool school, you can go to our website, 9news.com.